Hi all, it's Simon Keeling here, weatherweb.net, with your look ahead outlook updated on Thursday, the 6th of February. Now this is a pretty serious one because of the situation we're going to face during the course of this weekend. Got lots of charts for you, so sit back and let's go through what's going to happen. Now, firstly, I can't stress the importance that if you are in one of the areas already affected by flooding or prone to flooding, and you're particularly in Wales and the south of England, you need to stay tuned to the Environment Agency website. You can follow them on Twitter as well. Keep your ear to the radio and the TV, because it could be that there are rapid changes in river and sea levels given the situation that we face this weekend. I'm going to take each of these elements in turns and just show you what happens as we go through the course of this weekend. This is the forecast chart for wind for Saturday at midday, and what I want you to notice on here, look, is the red colour here off Southern Ireland coming up through the Irish Sea. We've already got gales in the Irish Sea, which is shown by these orange colours around the southwestern coast of England, running up through the Channel as well. But these deep purple colours here off towards the southwest of Ireland, showing phenomenally strong wind speed for the British Isles. We're looking at mean speeds there of 60 miles an hour plus, so exceptionally strong winds. Now, by 6 o'clock on Saturday evening, those strong winds continue. Look, we've got them through the Irish Sea, Wales, across southern parts of England as well. The lighter purple colours here showing mean speeds of 50 miles per hour plus. These are driving the seas eastwards across Wales, the southwest and southern parts of England. And don't forget, you've got to add gusts on top of this, so I think we're going to be looking at gusts easily of 80 miles an hour across western and southern coasts, perhaps up to 60 miles an hour inland. By midnight going into Saturday. Then by midnight on Sunday, again, exceptionally strong winds through the Irish Sea, across southern parts of England again. And these mean speeds again of 50 to 60 miles an hour plus in the west and south. And those strong speeds still there by 6 o'clock on Sunday morning. And it isn't until Sunday afternoon that they actually begin to ease. Now, the problem with these speeds and these winds sustained for so long isn't only the damage that they cause by felling trees, etc. inland, but the problem is that they're just continuously pushing the seas into these western and southern coasts. So if we look at the swell forecasts, then this is what happens. Look, this is the swell forecast for 6 o'clock on Saturday morning. These are in metres, okay? This is 15 metre mean seas. That's a height of almost, well, what are we up to there? We're almost up to 50 feet mean waves driving into Southern Ireland, and you'll spot them as they drive their way through the Channel and up through the southwestern coasts of England. Midday Saturday, we're getting swells, mean swells of 20 to 30 feet through the Irish Sea. Western parts of the Channel, we've got mean seas here of 35 to 40 feet through the Channel itself. They'll be easing as they get eastwards, but we're looking at heights 15 to 20 feet. And those swells continuing into Saturday evening. In fact, they increase across the southwest approaches through the southern Irish Sea and the western Channel. And it isn't until we get into Sunday morning that they're gradually easing. But even then we're seeing very, very high seas. So we've got the wind, we've got the sea, and then we've got rain. More on the timing of rain in just a moment, but this is total rainfall going through to the end of Sunday. So it's actually midnight going from Sunday into Monday. And look at these totals here. Northwest England, Wales, southern parts of England, all coming in and showing us totals of 40 to 60 millimetres of rain. Southern parts of Wales, the southern coast of England, into southwest England look to be worse affected. Sorry if you're further north. Yes, you've got rain across Scotland, Northern Ireland. It stays pretty damp up there, but nowhere near the sort of levels that the southern parts of the UK are going to be experiencing. So we've got the wind, we've got the sea, and we've got exceptionally high levels of rainfall as well, on top of the rain that we've already had. So again, I can't stress enough, if you are in one of the areas affected by flooding already, you need to be totally across what the prediction from the Environment Agency is. This is potentially a serious situation across southern and western parts of the country, and as you know, I'm not taken to melodrama or overemphasising something, but I really don't like the look of this weekend, and that's anywhere Western Wales, southern Wales, southwest England, and along the south coasts of England as well, and then further inland across central southern parts of England and parts of the southern Midlands where you're affected by high river levels. So this is what's going on then in terms of the weather in the detail. This is today midday. You see more rain coming into the southwest already. Elsewhere, generally a fair day with some sunny spells, some showers affecting western Scotland. By 6 o'clock this evening, the area of low pressure is over southwest England and west of the Brest Peninsula. You notice the rain by then, Wales, the Midlands, East Anglia, in fact most of southern England, heavy at times, dry further north. And then overnight, that area of low pressure slips northwards. It drags its way eastwards, though, taking the rain from northern England, the Midlands, southern and eastern England. And by 6 o'clock on Friday morning, it's just clearing away from parts of the Midlands, but a wet start to the day again, East Anglia, the south east and southern England. And again, be careful if you're travelling. There will be lots and lots of surface water on the roads, and there will be lots of roads flooded because of this. By midday on Friday, most of the rain is cleared away from the southeast. Then we get a ridge of high pressure come in, which actually gives us a few hours to recoup. I think that should allow water levels just to ease off a little bit, but only ahead of this next system that's coming in. Because by 6 o'clock on Friday evening, the rain is already coming to southwestern parts of Ireland. It's knocking on the door of southwest England. The winds are increasing, and then that rain pushes its way eastwards through the country overnight into Saturday. And by Saturday morning, it's Scotland, northern England, the Midlands, central southern parts of England, East Anglia and the southeast. Following behind probably is a period of drier weather on Saturday morning, but then around the back of the low come heavy showers driving in from the west, but also that increasing wind. Now the problem here, just to emphasise it again with the seas, is if you follow the track of these very strong winds, look, it brings it around Southern Ireland and back into the west of Wales, southwestern parts of England and the Western Channel. But it's not until the middle of the day on Saturday, that lows across Northern Ireland, that these winds really start to pick up within that zone there. 80-mile-an-hour gusts on western coasts, very big seas, and that whole area tracking its way eastwards, look, during the course of Saturday afternoon into Saturday evening. Again, 80 miles an hour gusts in the coast, over the coast of the west and the south, 60 miles an hour inland, frequent heavy showers towards the west, passing their way eastwards, heavy showers too on southern coast, and heavy showers and longer spells of rain for Scotland and for Ireland. Severe gales continuing overnight as the low tracks into Scotland. Still very strong winds, as you can see from the isobars being so close together here. And that relentless wind continuing into the early part of Sunday morning as the low clears off the eastern coast of Scotland. But thankfully, through Sunday itself, probably the winds start to ease. They'll go into a west-northwesterly direction. It's going to become chillier as well as that wind changes direction, and we'll find bands of showers and rain moving their way south and eastwards. Now, if you get caught in one of those bands of rain, then it could be quite wet through Sunday. But if you're out of them for any particular length of time, if you're not aligned with the wind, then you should find dry conditions, particularly across eastern and southern areas. And then looking into next week, Monday thankfully is a much calmer day. We've got a ridge of high pressure building in, some early showers, but as the ridge builds through, we should find some sunny spells and drier weather developing. And then I'm afraid more rain coming through on Tuesday, but I don't think this one looks as severe. The area of low pressure looked much further north. This front spilling its way east through the course of the day may bring some snow across the high ground of the Pennines and Scotland at first, before turning back to rain later. So there really is a lot to be watching during the course of this weekend. Of course, we'll keep you updated throughout on Twitter. You can follow us at WXWeb on Twitter. Also do a search on Facebook for Weather School, and we'll keep you informed as to the latest happenings right the way through. Don't forget though, you need to stay tuned to the Environment Agency for the latest flood warnings if you're in those areas that are affected. Whatever you're doing, stay safe. And I know it seems ridiculous to say, doesn't it, when the weather's like this, but keep the sun shining. Bye for now.